Welcome to the introduction to We Are LaCH podcast. We're recording this in September of 2024.
And we are your hosts,
Lavinia,
Chris,
and Heather.
We want to take a little bit of time to introduce ourselves in terms of our positionality.
My name is Chris Musay Sequeira, and I use he, him pronouns. My mother was born in Trinidad and Tobago as a descendant of African slaves brought to the islands during the time of European colonization. She came to the United States of America at the age of 10. My father was born in India, in Mumbai, and raised Catholic and English-speaking. He came to the United States for his graduate studies, where he met my mother. My sister and I were born in the U.S. state of Wisconsin, and we essentially lived a middle-class life in the suburbs of multiple cities in America. I studied aeronautical engineering and technology policy in university in the Boston area of Massachusetts, and then moved to Washington, D.C. to work for the U.S. federal government. I've been living in New York City since 2016. I did several years of work as an aviation environmental consultant, then started my own firm in 2021 in April. I'm a facilitator, coach, environmental analyst, and technical writer.
My name is Heather Luna. I use she, her pronouns. My father is mestizo, a mixture of Spanish and indigenous heritage. He was born and raised in Colombia and emigrated to the United States when he was 17. There, he met my mom, who was a white European heritage USer, whose people mainly colonized what is now the United States in the 1600s from England. I grew up raised poor with my mom, even though my dad had become a doctor. They had divorced when I was 6. By the time I was 15 years old, we had a middle-class lifestyle, and I have had a mixture of middle-class and working-class jobs. I was born and raised in the United States, in Michigan and Alaska. I did my bachelor's and master's degrees in economics in New Mexico, and then went on to live in Arizona and New York. I spent 17 years in England, where I was the Education for Sustainable Development project coordinator for the Higher Education Academy for 7 years. I founded a transition town in South Gloucestershire and founded an organization for refugees and asylum seekers in Lincolnshire. I moved here to Colombia in 2020 with my now 15-year-old daughter, who is an ex-climate change activist with Extinction Rebellion. I am a coach, consultant, facilitator, and trainer in anti-oppression, anti-racism, conflict, organizational change, and facilitation.
My name is Lavinia Muth. My pronouns are she, her. I was born and raised by both German parents in West Germany and carry the heritage and complexities of being a white German woman. I've lived for extended periods in Argentina, Colombia, and India, and for a long time I was an economist shaped by white saviorism. Well, I still am, a mindset I am actively working to unlearn. With 15 years in sustainability across fashion and agriculture, I began in compliance and auditing, but grew to see the limitations of traditional sustainability frameworks. Advising farming communities, textile factories, and fashion brands worldwide, I witnessed the dangers of what I call stewardship superiority. Today, I am committed to critically examining power and greenwashing in all its layers, and my focus is on centering community-driven solutions within the organizations I work with.
And you may be wondering about our name, We Are LaCH, because LA stands for Lavinia, C stands for Chris, and H stands for Heather.
And lach means laugh in German.
So as we tackle tricky subjects, we want to remain light and have fun.
Hence the word laugh.
Hence the word lach.
You can check out our show notes for links to our work and our newsletters.
We would love to hear from you about any topic ideas or any feedback you have for us.
Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.